At the beginning of PalWorld, you should just be going around and catching nearly everything you see. But there's a few pals that I believe are the best in game at the start that you should be catching and putting into your base, so your base just runs efficiently by itself and then you just level up even faster. So let's go and have a look at my favorite pals to start off with. One of my favorite ones that is just an all-round boss is this Tansy, or any Tansy really. Planting, handiwork, lumbering, transporting, and gathering. He does so much stuff. That is 5 of the different work suit abilities straight off the bat that is taken care of. I usually like to have at least 2 in my base as I start to get up a little bit higher, so you got more spots, you got them doing a lot more things all at once. They're just an all-round amazing monkey, and then once you do get the partner skill, it'll be able to sit there with an assault rifle, and then if your base starts getting attacked, it can then defend your base really well as well. So I think this is one of the #1 pals to put into your base. Next up is Pengullet. Again, look, watering, cooling, transporting, and handiwork, doing 4 things as well. And this is what most of these pals that I'm going to be showing you, they have multiple things that they can be doing at the same time. When you get further down the track, this may not be the best approach. You need to put some that are really hyper-specific to doing one job, because you will have lots of slots, so then you can assign different pals to doing different things. But for now, when you only have like 5 to 10 slots, you want pals that can do multiple things all at once whilst they're in your base. So this next one is definitely only going to be doing one thing for your base, but it could be any fire pal. This is just the main fire pal that you'll see everywhere, Foxsparks. You need at least 1 fire pal in your base so you can be making ingots, really. That is pretty much the main thing that this pal will be doing consistently. Next up, which is very, very, very common, is Cativa. Again, it's doing 4 different things for your base, and mining is one of the ones that the others were not doing. So if you have all 3 of those, you're pretty much covering all bases except for planting. We're going to get to planting in a second. Also, if you do have Cativa in your team, you actually get more max carrying capacity. So also a great pal to have in your team whilst you're out there going and searching for ore and stone and wood in early game. So I'd have multiple of these, 1 in your party, 1 in your base. And to round out those best base pals straight off the bat is this Lift Monk. It does 5 things as well. Planting, there, we've just knocked off the list of everything that can be done at the start of the game that you want. Planting, handiwork, lumbering, medicine production, which you do eventually, and then gathering. If you have those 5 pals, you should be able to do everything in your base up to at least level 15, maybe even further. So I'd start off with 1 of each and then just start doubling those other ones. And as you get further down and you got 10 or more, then I'd start putting in some hyper-specific pals. One more pal that does not help much at the base, but helps a lot in going out and catching pals, is this Vixie. Sometimes digs up items from the ground when assigned to the ranch. Alright, let's go and have a look at my ranch right now and see how many things it has digged up. My ranch is down here. Oh, would you look at that? Look at all those power spheres. This has only been sitting here for like, oh no, I'm hot, 1 day in-game. 18 power spheres, 12 arrows, and a few other things. And I've only got 1 in there. If you have enough room, get 2 or 3 in there. You will get power spheres consistently. You'll never have to make power spheres again. This is literally a massive hack. Power spheres is the main thing that they pump out, so I would be getting a Vixie in there as soon as possible. Have a look. These are the pals that I have in my base right now. 2 of the monkeys, 2 of the penguins, 2 of the lift monks, 2 fire pals. Then I've got 1 Vixie. I need to go and catch another one. I haven't got 2 of them yet. And I've got a rush roar. That is this there because he does mine pretty well. He's only level 1, but that is all he does. So he's over there just mining stone for me consistently, and that's why I've got him in there right now. But that is how I would build my base pals straight off the bat. So let's have a look at some of my favorite pals to actually walk around with. First up in my team, we've got Cativa. As I said before, you get a max carrying capacity goes up when you have one in your team, and it actually attacks pretty well. It's really easy to find. They level up pretty easily, and they have a few different skills. As you can see, I've only got 2 neutral and 1 ground at the moment. They do learn more skills in this. I don't know if you knew this already, but if you click on the skills, there will be more skills available in this box if they have learnt more, and you can swap them in and out. What I would do is have the 3 best skills of different affinities. Don't have 2 of the same, because that's just silly. Make sure you have 3 so then they can attack and use the best affinity against whatever they're attacking. Next up is this deer. No idea how to say this properly. As you can see, it's still leveling up, only has the 2. But once you have the saddle for this and you can ride it round, it does immense damage when you're on the back of it and controlling it. Even if you're not on the back of it, it will level up your game so fast as soon as you get it, because you will be able to take down pals so much quicker. It does so much damage with both of its attacks. Both the Antler Uppercut and the Power Shot do so much damage. It is such a good pal to have in your team. Also, if you do want your lumbering to go up a little bit faster, as you can see over here in the work suitability, it has a lumbering of level 2. This means it will lumber quicker than any other early game pal there is. So if you want lots of wood, I will put that in your base. Next up, a very surprising one to me was Tefn. The amount of damage this guy does, very surprising. Seriously, if you haven't given him a go, and you don't have like a Nightwing or a Deer in your team yet, he will do damage. Seriously, it is amazing how much damage he does. Next up we have Daydream, and it's probably my favourite pal there is so far. Because you put on its necklace, or build its necklace, have it in your key items, and it will sit next to your head continuously and just attack. You can have 2 pals out at the same time, then have your Nightwing or your Deer or whoever you else have thrown out of your sphere, and Daydream will sit there and attack as well. I don't think it gets damaged when it's next to you either, so it is a continuous pal out there helping you attack. And last off, I have Nightwing. As soon as you can catch one of these and make the mount, do it. As soon as you're able to fly, this will change your game like no end. So much better than the Deer. Also does about that much damage as well, and you can sit above other pals, so you cannot get hit by the pals on the ground because you're airborne and they can't attack in the air. Absolutely love Nightwing. It's one of my favorites as well. Obviously, these are all early game pals. Hopefully, all these pals can help you level up and get further into the game and just make this game more fun. Like, seriously, being able to fly like this helps so much. Look, there's an egg down there. But anyway, I'll talk to you later.